Hi everyone, my name is Rodrigo and you're watching Travelzilla, and today I'm here in the city of Porto in the north of Portugal, a city that I hold really close to my heart since a big portion of my family came from here originally. So have you ever heard that Porto is home to one of the world's, if not the world's most beautiful McDonald's joint? Well, I can't wait to share it with you. Please leave your comments in the comment section, of course, and let me know if you think whether or not this is the world's most beautiful McDonald's. But before we go there, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe, and also to follow me on Instagram at Rodrigo Morato with 2 T's, link in description. Welcome to Porto. Let's get straight to it. Let's go to McDonald's. So I'm making my way to the world's most beautiful McDonald's, and if you wish to get there by subway, you can. All you have to do is get out at station Aliados of the subway, which, you know, puts you right there. So I just had a francesinha, which is the city's typical food, and I'm really full, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna go there for dessert so that I can share this moment with you. And that's pretty much it. Let's check it out. And if you like really famous world brands, check out my video in Milano, the world's most beautiful Starbucks. All right, let's go to McDonald's now. So Aliados is at a very beautiful area here in Porto. It's filled with the most amazing buildings in the city, like one next to the other. There's a lot of construction going on here. They've been renovating the whole place, but I have footage from like the recent past here, and I'm going to share it with you guys so that you know what I'm talking about. It is beautiful. Check this out. This is where McDonald's is located. I may have called this entire area Aliados because it's referred to as that, but in reality Aliados is really the name of this avenue, which pays homage to the Allied forces during World War II. The proper address McDonald's is located, in case you want to find it on Google Maps for example, is 126 Liberdade Square. I was walking on the Sampaio Machado Street all the way to Aliados and Liberdade Square, made a left, and quickly found McDonald's at the ground floor of the building located at the given address. The building where this McDonald's is located used to belong to the CAFÉ IMPERIAL, one of the city's most exclusive cafés. It first opened in the 1930s, more precisely in 1936. At the entrance, you quickly notice a fantastic statue of an imperial eagle designed by Enrique Moreira. It used to be the symbol of the café. Its interior design was made by architects Ernesto Corrodi and his son Ernesto Camillo. The old Imperial Café was one of Porto's most exclusive cafés, a position it has held for most of the 20th century. In 1995, after the end of a long and much-needed renovation, it was reopened to the public as the city's premier branch of the McDonald's chain. The café was designed in the Art Déco style, and McDonald's kept it, not only the actual design but also its very famous stained glass panels. The stained glass panels are stunning. They can be divided in 2 sections. On the right side, one can tell it's about the coffee harvest in Brazil, and on the left side it depicts the consumption of the product by the elites of Porto and other European cities in its famous cafés. The stained glass panels were designed by the great Ricardo Leone, one of the premier specialists of his time. Porto is filled with cafés. That proves the link that the north of Portugal had with Brazil, since most of the millions of Portuguese that migrated there in the 18th, 19th and 20th centuries came from this part of the country. The names given to the best cafés of that era are testament to that. One of the biggest in town was called, and still is called, a brasileira, which translates into the Brazilian woman. Others include cafés named Tupi and Guarani, which are the names of Native American tribes in Brazil. This glass panel is also a testament to that, since the owner of the café had lived in Brazil for many years. The mirrors on the wall also give the impression that the hall is even bigger than what it actually is, broadening the ambiance. Now let's have a look at the underground floor, shall we? The stairway that leads us to the lower floor is in the Art Déco style as well, found in many buildings throughout Portugal and the rest of Europe, the USA and Brazil. It's one of my favorite styles, you guys. The underground floor is a lot simpler. It looks more like a regular McDonald's branch in design, if you know what I mean. One of the better ones still. It's very nice, cozy and modern though. Props to the Art Déco stairs because they're really nice. The menu is pretty much like any other McDonald's in the country, with all the hamburgers and goodies we're familiar with. There are 190 McDonald's joints in Portugal, including the islands of Madeira and the islands in the Azores. All of that divided into 43 local franchisees. The company currently employs 9,500 people in the country. Not bad, huh? Here in Portugal, the espresso coffee is known by a few different names depending on where you are in the country. Here in Porto, it's common to hear the word Cimbalino, after an old Italian coffee brand, but most of the country calls it Bica. This branch of McDonald's was the first branch to serve espresso coffee in the local Portuguese pastries such as the panatas or pastel de nata, with coffee for that matter, which happened since 1995. Now let's go back to the upper floor, shall we? I'm so ready to eat my dessert. I just had a francesinha, which is Porto's signature dish, but I'm ready for something sweet. Many of my ancestors came from Porto on both my mother's and father's side, so I'm a huge fan of the local food, but you know what? Sometimes I just like to have some dessert from McDonald's. Let's go. Oh, so here you can pick which language you want to. So, okay. Portuguese or English, just choose English. And then here, start your order. To start your order, languages, so eat in or take away, so eat in. And then here you're gonna have sandwiches, happy meals, sides and sauces, desserts, so on and so forth. I'm gonna have, I just want like a little, like a McFlurry twist, for example. Choco caramel, Twix topping, you know how it goes. So no, save changes, add to order. 225. Scan or tap here if you have a McDonald's membership program, if you're a part of it. And then you can start over, view your order. May we suggest no, not today. Okay, complete order. Okay, here. Your tax ID. I'm not sharing that with you guys. Okay. Okay. So this is my order number, and then it's gonna be displayed there at the screen. Check this out. Now all I have to do is just get my receipt, wait for my desserts, and that's it. I'm really excited for I'm having this baba de camelo sundae, which translates into camel drool. It's funny, but there's nothing really to worry about. Let's check what that's all about now, shall we? So this is like caramel. They call it baba de camelo here in Portugal. But it's like the dulce de leche. Tastes pretty good. Not even mine, I'm eating it. So I've ordered sundae with nuts and strawberry. We all know what McDonald's tastes like, so let's go. The restaurant's opening hours are from Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to the 2 a.m. of the next day. And Friday and Saturday it's from 9 a.m. to the 3 a.m. of the next day, of the following day. The restaurant has really long opening hours, so there's no excuse, you guys. You must visit this place. Grab a coffee or have a hamburger. It's totally worth it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our visit to the world's most beautiful McDonald's. Thank you so much for staying with me all the way to the end of this video. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe, and also to follow me on Instagram at Rodrigo Morata with 2 T's, link in description or also in the first comment of the comment section. Thank you so much. Please watch all my videos, okay? See you next time. Bye bye.